Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Clunks, and welcome back to another episode of my FC25 Southampton Career Mode series. As always guys, if you did miss the last episode, head down to the description down below. There is a link to that video, and if you have missed anything else from this series so far, there is also a link to the series playlist, so go back and check that out now so you're all up to date. But for those of you who are all up to date, you will know that we've had nothing less than an absolute dreadful start to the Premier League season. We've played 3 and lost 3, and the last 2 games against Newcastle and Brentford we've been battered, so there's a lot of work to do. We did finish deadline day and we went ahead and we did sign a new striker in the shape of Liam Delap. I went back and forth for a long time on him. I wasn't sure if it was realistic, but in the end I decided, you know what, we need some firepower, so let's splash out a little bit of cash on an 80 rated Liam Delap, bring him in from the Championship, which is the realistic bit. It's the fact that he was still in the Championship and nobody had signed him. He's definitely of Premier League quality, so we went ahead and we brought him in. In today's episode then, we have a game against Leicester to start off with. So obviously they came up with us last season, so that is a game that we really need to pick up some points in, 3 points ideally, but it is away, so it's not going to be easy. We then have a game against Manchester United, another game that I can't see us picking up anything from that one. I'm actually going to sim that one, and then we are going to play the Everton game, and I still don't know whether we'll play that Carabao Cup game. It depends on how long the episode goes. If it's a bit too short, then I might play it. But we're not going to go into October this episode, so we are going to end it in September, so we'll see what happens. But we're definitely playing the Leicester and the Everton game. So this is how the table is looking then. Like I said just now, we've played 3, lost 3, so we are smack bottom of the table. We haven't picked up a single point. We're the only team yet to pick up a point, so it is really important that we try and get some points today. The Leicester and Everton game, if we can win both of them, I will be happy. We'll be in a better position then, because like I said, at the minute we are in relegation form. Our target this season is to stay in the league. The board want us to finish mid-table, but I think that's too unrealistic at this current stage. I think if we can just survive, then I'll be happy, because right now it's not looking very good. Okay guys, just before we jump into this game against Leicester, just to remind you that if you do enjoy this video, please remember to leave a like and subscribe so you don't miss anything else from this series and my channel. And this is my team heading into that Leicester game. Then we got Liam Delap making his debut, so hopefully he can do us a job. Dozie's come in because Sinistero got sent off in the last game, so he is serving a 1-match ban. And we brought Downs in to maybe try and be a little bit more solid in the middle, because we are getting split apart a bit too often at the minute. So I'm going to try not to change the formation yet. What I've done is I've just tweaked the tactics a little bit, so that Downs plays a bit more defensive. Hutchinson is gonna be dropping a bit deeper as well. I've made him drop a bit deeper, and we're going to play on the counter attack, because at the moment we are getting absolutely torn apart. So let's do our best to try and stop that from happening. So like I said, we've done a little bit of tweaks, so let's go and get our first 3 points of the season against Leicester, because this is an opportunity, even though I don't believe we beat them last season. So let's make the first win against Leicester in the Premier League. Leicester team then, they got Mads Hermansen in goal, Brandon Cover on the right with Yannick Vestergaard in the middle, with Wout Faus and Hartman making up the rest of the back line. Somare playing in the right CDM, Ndidi on the left, Fatu playing on the right, Silko Thomas on the left, El Canous in the middle, and Brian Bobby up top. Now, notably, there is no Mavididi. I believe he is suspended for this one. However, as well, I have forgotten to make the team the best that it can possibly be. Just completely slipped my mind. So I will be doing that going forward. Like I said, I have been doing it in the last episode, but this one I just completely forgot. So this team is going to be how it is. Like I said, I'm not going to go back out and do it again, because, well, to be honest with you guys, I just can't be bothered. So yeah, we're going to go straight into this one now. And like I said, we need 3 points from this one. So let's go and do it, because Otherwise, we are in real big trouble. Thomas to Brobby. Back to Thomas. Oh, what a pass into Brobby. Oh, what a save Ramsdale. But early on, it is Leicester. I thought that was going to be 1-0, but Ramsdale is forced into a save. And what a save it was. Down to Dan James. Oh, nicely done, Dan James. Using his pace now. This is Dan James at his best. Back to Delap, and he's put it over the bar, so that's Delap's first chance. Should have done a bit better with it, to be fair. Dan James did fantastic to get it down, to beat about three different players, and then lays it off to Delap, and Delap just can't finish it. But that's our first chance. 16 minutes in, still 0-0. Oh, what a tackle, Delap. He's in. Oh, what a finish. And a debut goal for Delap. The press worked really well. And hopefully that's the first of many for Liam Delap. And he does finish it really nicely as well. And we have taken the lead for the first time in this Premier League season. Because the last 3 games we have actually gone behind. Obviously ended up losing them all as well. But we've taken the lead in this one, thank God. And hopefully we can build on it now. But Leicester will be a bit disappointed, a bit casual by Wout Faus, but I don't care. We need to go and win, and that is the perfect start. Delap's in there, we'll try and get it to him. Wout Faus is there, we'll lay that back into Fernandes. Fernandes puts it over the bar. That was a chance for 2. We are the team on top of the minute, and Fernandes should have done better with that, but he's blazed it over the bar, so it is still 1-0. Just on the half-hour mark, Leicester have a corner chasing the equaliser. And Vestergaard gets there, and thank God Ramsdale gets down to it. Couldn't quite get the connection he wanted then, Vestergaard. And we come on the break now. Look at the space. What's happened here? Leicester have just completely fallen apart, and Delap could get a brace, and he does. And just like that, we take a 2-0 lead to Delap with a debut brace. But what happened to the Leicester defence? I have no idea. They were just cut clean open. I don't care. Like I said, we need a win, and we are on course to get our first 3 points of this Premier League season. And Delap is already proven that he was the right choice. Brobby for Leicester just before half time. He's got round Fernandes. Good save, Ramsdale again. Ramsdale keeping us with a 2-goal lead, and that's a foul. Here comes El Khanous for Leicester then. El Khanous has gone round his man. He's still going. Still keeping the ball. I don't know what he's done there. He probably should have just kept running. But he has just got round everybody. Good strike. Another save from Ramsdale. I don't know how El Khanous got so far then without getting tackled. But somehow he does. And Ramsdale is forced into another save. Keeping us in this one. We've lost the ball again though with Fatou. And Greaves is there with the interception, so it is still 2-0, but another scare for us then. It's going to fall back for Brobby. Lays it off to Fatou. El Khanous. Another save from Ramsdale. Fernandes. Aduzi. Hutchinson. Doherty, Aduzi, good bit of play here. We'll pull it back, Delap, lay it off for Hutchinson, blocked. It's been... I kind of didn't want them to give that, because if this isn't a penalty, it's going to be annoying, because we were still on the attack. But the ref has given a penalty, and like I did say at the beginning of the season, we will check it on VAR this season. First look, that didn't look like a penalty. I don't even know if it hits his arm. We'll have another look at it, but like I said, I believe this is going to get overturned, which is annoying because we were on the attack. I'd have rather the ref just not given that. Yeah, we laid it off. It was there. Maybe not. So it was struck. I think it is a penalty. I think it's got to be a penalty because he moved his arm towards the ball. His arm doesn't need to be there because he's got plenty of time to move it, and because he hasn't moved it and it's kind of just gone towards it, Indeed, he's handballed that, so we are going to get the penalty. So, who's going to take it? I'm be interested to see what Delap's penalties are. So Hutchinson's the one on it at the minute. His penalty is 68, so Delap's is better, so he's going to take it. He's going to step up for a debut hat-trick, and he gets it. Liam Delap with a debut hat-trick. Doesn't happen very often. As Guy Mowbray is saying, it does not happen very often, but when it does happen, it is special. And Liam Delap has arrived in Southampton. What a performance. 3 goals, 3 points. Get in there. El Canoes. Oh, what a pass. And Leicester go up the other end, and they do score, so we don't get a clean sheet. They have been pushing, to be fair. It was a really good pass by El Canoes into Brobby. I'm a bit disappointed that we didn't intercept it, because I did read it. I knew he was going to do it. I just couldn't stop it. It's just a really nice pass there around Howard Bellis, and Ramsdale can't saw his feet out, and Brobby does get a goal, so we don't get a clean sheet. And I'll be very disappointed if we let this slip now, so I'm going to make some defensive changes. Oh, another save by Ramsdale. They're cutting me apart too easy. I've made some defensive changes, but they still seem to be able to just run through me. Oh, what's happened there? We're giving the ball straight to them. I don't know where my players have gone. And just before again, even though we're winning 3-1, we're conceding a lot of shots in this one. Oh, what a touch by Dan James, and now he's in. Dan James has got the legs for this. This should be 4. He's going to go on his own. Dan James, good save, Hermanson. Should have been 4. It's not 4. We still got a chance from the penalty. From the corner spot. James Ward-Prowse is going to whip it in. Dan James, play that back to Ward-Prowse. Whip it in again. Headed away. It's going to fall for Ukchuku. He whips it in. Solmane. Blocked. Lay it off. Oh, okay. Well, there goes the final whistle. The ref decided it was way too much attack going on for that one. But we finally get our first 3 points of the Premier League season. A hat-trick from Liam Delap on his debut. But there was still problems in that game. We were conceding a lot of shots, and Leicester could have scored a lot of goals in that one. Lucky enough, Ramsdale was in good form, but yeah, we'll take it. First 3 points of the season, but like I said, there are some issues to still address, so I will try and address them as we head into the next game now against Manchester United, which we're not expecting to get anything from. We are going to sim it. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, heading into this second game of the episode then. Very tough Premier League game against Manchester United, which we are going to sim. I've gone a bit more defensive in this one, so we've gone with Downs and Ukchuku in the middle, just to be a little bit more defensive, and obviously Hutchinson just in front of them. I've also brought Godfrey in, and then the rest of the team is pretty much as it is. Sinisterra coming in after his suspension, and Liam Delap obviously starting after that hat-trick. Hopefully he can continue with that good form. So let's head into the interactive sim. Man United team is a good team. They've got some decent players. They've also got Brian Mbuemo, but they've got some good players on the bench as well. Bruno Fernandes is still in the squad. I don't know why he's not in the team, but anyway, he's decided not to play for some reason. But yeah, there we go. So we are... Well, there's been a penalty. I think it's for us early on in this game. I was about to say, let's see how it goes, and we've been given a penalty earlier on, so I can't check it, obviously, because it's already been given. There's no way I can check it back, so we are going to take it. Liam Delap is going to step up for His 4th game in 2 games, and the goalkeeper saves it. First 10 minutes we miss a penalty then. Not ideal. James Delap. Come on! Liam Delap scores. He misses a penalty, but he scores. I believe it was a header. What a finish. And we take a shocking 1-0 lead against Man United here. Chads. And just after half-time, Kobe Mainu equalises for United, and it is now 1-1. That's their first shot. Annoying, but... Oh, here we come. Oh, we could have gone straight up the other end and made it 2-1. We didn't, so it is still 1-1. Last few minutes then, it's still 1-1. Man United have got the ball, though. We had a chance just now. Man United have hit the bar as well. And the ref blows the whistle, so... Overall, at the beginning of the game, if you told me that we were going to take a 1-1 draw, I'd have said, fine, I'm happy with that. So that's 4 points from 6 so far. I'm very happy. I thought that was a sure nailed... Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. I'm very tired today, so if you haven't guessed already. But yeah, I thought we were going to lose, basically, is what I'm trying to say. But we didn't. We took a draw. Could have won it. I think we had 15 shots, to be fair, so we were the better team. We definitely could have won that. I think we did play quite well tactically. I did play more defensive and played on the counter-attack, which played into our hands because United obviously tried to keep the ball, but we kept winning it back. But unfortunately, we couldn't get the breakthrough to win the game. But like I said, I'm happy with the draw. So now we've got the Coventry game next in the Carabao Cup, which I am going to sim, and then we'll play the Everton game to end the episode. Okay, so this is my lineup for this simmed game against Coventry in the Carabao Cup. We've rotated heavily. I'm not too fussed about it. Obviously, we want to focus on the league this season and survival, so I don't really want to be focusing too hard on any cup competitions. We'll put a little bit more effort into the FA Cup. However, the Carabao Cup is just, if we get through, that's okay. If not, then that's probably better for us at the moment so that we can focus on the league. So like I said, we have rotated quite heavily. Given Tanganga a game, Ben Davis has come in. Prowse is starting. Calvin Phillips is starting his first game for us. And Acuna's come in as well, and obviously the rest of the lineup there as well. So we're just going to do an interactive sim, but we'll see how it goes. Oniachu scores. We take the lead. We said we wanted to give Oniachu a chance to play as the rotation, otherwise we had Armstrong waiting in the wings. Well, he has popped up with a goal from... Well, the first time we've asked him since we brought Liam Delap in, so that's good. We are 1-0 up. Chance again, and he's made it 2. Just like that, Oniachu said, hold my beer, I'm scoring again. I am your backup man. And that is good for us. Like I said, not too fussed about the competition, but if we can win it, then at least we get some money and some more opportunities for fringe players to get game time. Last 5 minutes then, still 2-0 from that first half on the Oniachu brace. Looks like we are advancing through the Carabao Cup. Like I said, I'm not too bothered about it, but if they might get a consolation, they do get a consolation. Haji Wright does put it in, but they don't have enough time to go and score again. And we are going through. Disappointed that we couldn't get that clean sheet, but... like I said, we were advancing. So let's head into the final game of the episode next against Everton, which we are going to play. And hopefully we can top off what has been a positive episode, a definite positive episode, especially from the negatives that have been the last 2 episodes. So yeah, so let's finish it off on a high. Everton team then for this final game of the episode. Dean Henderson in goal. Nodi Mukiele on the right. Ezri Konza and Tarkovsky are the 2 centre-backs, with Mikolenko on the left. Gay and Garner, 2 CDMs. Zivkovic on the right. Ndiaye on the left. Dwight McNeil playing in the cam position, and then Beto up top. So they've added a few players, but overall the team is average. Probably quite similar to us. Maybe they got a few more high-rated players, I suppose. So Actually overall maybe their team is probably still just that little bit better than ours, but still I think it's definitely a winnable game. So I'm hoping we can, because if we win this, then it'll really lift us up the table, I think, because it is very close down there, and we've had a really good episode so far, so I'm hoping that we can finish it off with another 3 points. DI. Still in DI. Beto, good save, Ramsdale. First chance of the game then, falls for Everton, and Ramsdale is forced into a comfortable save. Oh, they've pressed and won the ball back. McNeil across to Zikovic, and Ramsdale is forced into another save, but Everton press then, win the ball back, and they almost do take the lead, but Ramsdale is forced into a more awkward save than the first. Corner for Everton then. Still got it, good tackle, but Fernandes, right, can we go on the break then? Fernandes will play that into Sinistera. Delap is there. Sinistera is going to use his pace. He might go all the way here. He's got the legs, I think. He does have the legs. Sinistera. Henderson will be disappointed that he didn't do better than that, because the shot actually in the end was not great. But I don't care. We make it 1-0. Sinistera gets his first goal for the club after getting sent off for his debut. He's made up for it now with a goal. But like I said, Henderson will be a bit disappointed that he didn't save that, because the shot wasn't great. For some reason, Henderson decided to gamble that he was... Yeah, actually, I don't know what he's doing. That animation is awful. Yeah, EA need to sort that out. But anyway, let's not talk about game mechanics, because we could be here all day. 1-0 Southampton. Back to NDA. Back to Beto. Beto takes a strike. Ramsdale's forced into a save. He's going to fall for Zikovic. He can't get his shot away. Back to Beto. And thank God for that. Ramsdale is comfortable with the ball in the end. But I thought Zikovic was just going to fire that in, and it was about to be 1-1. But we get away with it. Fernandes. Hutchinson. What a ball this could be. Kajuku heads it down to Fernandes. Hutchinson. Still got it. Lukachuku. Fernandes. Doherty out to Sinistera. Whipping it in. Back post. Trying to look for Hutchinson. He's there. And the ref's given a penalty. Not too sure about that one. It looked a bit dodgy. I actually thought maybe it was Hutchinson the handballer, but the refs deemed that it is Mikolenko that has. I'm pretty sure that I know my answer to that. I'm gonna have a double check. Well, obviously we'll VAR look at it, but I'm fairly certain that this is going to be overturned and it's no penalty, because Mikolenko isn't even looking at the ball. He can't do anything about that yet. No penalty. Still, it's going to remain 1-0, and we are overturning that decision. Hutchinson. Fernandes. Delap. Good save, Henderson. And that's the first chance of the second half. It's still 1-0, and Delap could have got a goal then, but it's still in the balance, this one. Ugh. Beto. I thought that was going into the bottom corner. I was disappointed the way we lost the ball. And he's dragged it wide. It's never going in, but it looks close. McNeil. Garner. Beto. Oh, he's gone round me. He's going to score yet. Oh, Ramsdale, what a save. I thought that was just destined to be 1-1. What a save by Aaron Ramsdale to keep us in this. But we are riding our luck a bit at the moment. If we could get a second goal, I would feel a lot more comfortable, because I think Everton are it's just a matter of time before they actually do score. And it could be here. It's another save by Ramsdale. And we're just going to get that out to them. We're going to make some changes in a sec once I get the ball down. But it is still 1-0. And we do need to make some changes just to make sure that we can maybe hold on to this 1-0 lead, or at least go and score another one. Everton playing well here. Beto. McNeil, there it is. It's been coming. They were going to score at some point. Annoyingly, my changes to shore up the defence hadn't happened because the ball hadn't gone out. And eventually the pressure's paid and McNeil with a really good strike gets it past Ramsdale, and it is 1-1. If we can at least take a draw from this game, I'll be happy, to be honest, because Everton have been overall the better team. But and there is still time. If we do go and lose this, I will be disappointed. So my change is going to come on. I will bring in Downs on to shore up the midfield a bit. And if we can go and nick a winner, I'll be happy. Obviously thrilled, but at least a draw, please. Downs, James, back to Fernandes. Mateus Fernandes. Oh, what a save from Henderson! I thought that was destined for the top corner. It would have been a hell of a finish. But it is still 1-1 as we head into the last few minutes. Delap. Oh, good bit of play from Delap. Oh, it's a good save from Henderson. Oh, that was a chance to go and win it. Fernandes lines it up. Come on. What a finish. Oh, I'm so glad we kept Mateus Fernandes. What a goal. Oh. That might be, just the way it curls into the top corner, might be the best goal that we've scored in this entire save. Just because of the way that it just floats. He's barely lifted his leg. He's literally stopped the ball and just curled it into the top corner. And he's gone and won the game for us. Oh, what a fucking goal. Sorry for swearing, but what a goal. And that is it. I don't even need to lift up my controller because the ref's going to blow. And we do take 7 points from 9 today in the league. What an episode. What an episode. Like, we didn't deserve to win that game. Everton did deserve to win that game. And there is some, issues that we still need to address. We are getting outplayed a lot. And I am going to look into shoring up that defence a bit more. But what a finish. And like I said, if we can just pick up the points that we need, then it doesn't really matter too much. But yeah, Mateus Fernandes. Okay, so after that result and the results in today's episode, we have lifted ourselves up from 0 points on the bottom of the table to 7 points, 11th. That is a really good episode, and yeah, I'm very pleased with that. Like I said just now, there are some issues that we do need to address because we are getting outplayed a lot, but we're picking up points. That's the important thing now. Obviously, in the last couple of episodes we haven't been doing that, but now we are starting to, and to go and beat Everton and Leicester today, I am very happy with that, and then to pick up that draw against United is also really, really pleasing. So yeah, let's go see who we're playing in the next episode. Okay, so in the next episode then we have another 3 Premier League games and another Carabao Cup game. So we will start off with that game against West Ham, which we will play. We will then sim the game against Liverpool at Anfield before then playing the game against Wolves in the league. And then again, I may or may not play the Carabao Cup game. I'll probably sim it against Wolves. But yeah, and then we will have the entire month of October in the next episode. But that is where we shall end this episode today. A little bit of a shorter one, I believe, because obviously we only have played the 2 games. If you guys haven't been able to tell, I do apologise if my commentary hasn't been up to scratch today. At the minute, I'm very exhausted, to be honest with you. I'm trying to get the videos out so you guys can keep watching because I know you are enjoying it. But it is a bit of a struggle at the minute. I am very fatigued, and yeah, so to sit down and commentate and play is, wearing me out a little bit more than it usually does, because I'm just already so tired. So I do apologize, but I hope you guys did still enjoy the video, and I hope that you do appreciate that I am still bringing you the content, even if I am a little bit drowsy. But anyway, let's stop with the doom and gloom. Let's head on towards the next episode. Like I said, we had a positive one today, which I am happy with. And yeah, I'm looking forward to the next one. I hope you guys are too. But until that next one then, guys, I've been Clonks. Remember, guys, take care.